Hi, I'm Brian Blumker. This is my wife, Jill. We are just about to check our shoes, which we put outside, in the hopes that maybe St. Nicholas would bring us a few little treats. Do you do this? Ever since I was a kid, on this night, which is the eve of St. Nicholas Day, which is really tomorrow, December 6th, we would put out our shoes. And if we were good, we were told, St. Nicholas would bring us some little treats, usually some candy or maybe some little gifts. But if we had not been good, then we would probably just get rocks or coal in our shoes. So, Jill, do you think we got something? You should check.
I hope so.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Brian,
Oh,
look.
look at that. Look at my shoe and all the candy.
Oh,
Let's see what you got, Jill.
my.
Let's see what you got.
I'm not filming this anymore.
Well, it's a fun little tradition as we go through Advent, looking forward to celebrating the birth of Jesus and looking forward to his coming again. But St. Nicholas was a real man who lived in the 4th century, a bishop in what is now contemporary Turkey. But by all accounts, he was a very generous man. There are lots of stories and legends that grew up around him, but one that most people believe it's true is about 3 daughters who were part of a very poor family and didn't have any money for a dowry. And in those days, if you didn't have money for a dowry, you couldn't or wouldn't get married. So Nicholas, hearing of their plight, one night while they were asleep, walked by their house, opened the shutter to the window and dropped some bags of gold inside their house. It fell into their shoes. And the next morning when the family woke up, their prayers had been answered by Nicholas. So Nicholas is an example of lavish love. He was following the example of Jesus, who, as God said, gave his very life for us. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. I mean, how much more lavish love can you get than that, giving your life for us? In 1 John 3:16 and 17, it says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees a brother or sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us love not with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." So in these weeks before Christmas, let's follow the example of Nicholas, who is following the example of Jesus, and keep our eyes open for our brothers and sisters in need. And not love just in speech or words, but with actions and in truth. And maybe you should put your shoes outside tonight too.